Okay, I'm gonna mute you now while I look at the kingdom. So bye.
Yep, sounds good. Yep.
Shelters 3-4. Nothing funny. What's going on here? Attacks. Like nothing. There's embargo. That's like the closest you get to an attack. And there's nothing that says attack on it. So this Squire Watchtower thing does not matter. It super doesn't matter. So that lovely. Um, Trashing. Uh, Watchtower Bishop Apprentice. Okay, these things trash. Watchtower just doesn't really. I mean, Watchtower is kind of a way around embargo in that sense. So that villages we have Ironmonger, Squire, Golem. Plus buy is like everywhere. Nomad Camp, Squire, and draw. Watchtower, Apprentice, and then the potentially Ironmonger and Golem. So, I mean, one thing I notice is there's a good amount of synergy around Fathom here. You can, with $4 in a Watchtower in hand, you can buy and trash a Fathom for 3 silvers, if that's something that you want to do. Also, Squire gains you silvers, plus, wait, is Apprentice? No, that's not a thing. JSH says Apprentice Fathom. So, since JSH said Apprentice Fathom, that means it must not actually be a thing. Can you build a deck around Watchtower's draw? Well, what I really want to do is, I mean, what about Golden deck? There's actually a lot of possibilities here. With Watchtower for draw, you can have Squire play Bishops, Squire race, Ironmonger race. Like, all of these could be important. Golem just seems like complete garbage. There's plus buy and stuff. I feel like making a Golden deck, something that revolves around Squire Watchtower and then Bishop. And then you can get Ironmongers to support. Is it good? I don't know. Apprentice Big Money can end the game pretty fast. In any case, what am I going to open? Ironmonger Watchtower seems pretty generic and pretty good. I suppose I should open with that. This is a tough board.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on
Hmm.
here.
There's like 3 different things that I want to try. I don't know which one. Okay, let's just do this.
Do I know what I'm doing? I know I do not.
All right, well, that makes 2 of us.
So I don't think I'm playing Watchtower here. I'd rather top deck a 4 than have a chance at Apprentice. Yed says, Golden deck, how will you trash? That's actually a really good question. Poorly is the answer to that. Thank you for asking.
Yeah, I thought about Golden Deck, but it's not really too viable here.
But I want to do it anyway. It looks like fun.
Go for it.
This is a good card, and pretty much no matter what I want to do, I want that card on top of my deck. Do I have a plan? No. Do I have anything that resembles a plan? No. I've got 2 Ironmongers and a Watchtower. Oh,
I have
that's
2 Ironmongers and a silver.
awful. Squire, Watchtower, Embargo.
I know what I'd buy.
Watchtower's a really good. Would you buy silver?
Maybe. No,
I'm
probably
getting,
not here.
I'm getting a Watchtower. What would you have gotten?
I would have considered a Squire there, actually.
It's a tough call. Yeah. Who knows, man? Who knows if I made the right call? If do I want to draw this? Probably. Yeah, let's put that biz back. Play the Watchtower. I could get Fathom, trashing Hovel, reveal Watchtower, trash Fathom, get 3 silvers. Now the question is, do I want 3 silvers instead of a Hovel in my deck?
You have Ironmongers, man. You don't need silver.
But silver's a really good card. Ah. This is like such a cool way for me to get rid of my Hovel.
You're changing a hovel into three silvers, basically.
That's so
That
good.
seems reasonable.
But can I do better? There's no way I can do better than that. Trash Mr. Hovel. And how many of these silvers do I top deck? I think the answer to that is all of them. Yeah, let's top deck all of them. Or I could just trash the silvers.
Only if you only want two, you could just like take two of them or whatever you want to do.
Silver's a pretty good card. I think I'll grab a couple.
Let's see. Hmm. Do I want to? Yeah, let's. All right, let's take this. That was a good decision.
So now with $9, this is probably where we need to decide what we're doing this game, right? I could get a province. What am I doing with my life if I get a province? I'm Silver Flood and going for some hybrid weak Fatum, get some provinces strategy. And I said that on purpose because it does seem like a tragedy if I do that. Embargo, I mean, I'm not buying that for $9 right here. Other option, Nomad Camp. That seems also pretty bad.
For 9, it does.
I mean, anything for 9 seems bad other than Province on those grounds. I guess. Whatever. I don't know what I'm doing. If I don't like it, I can just bishop it later or something. I'll be fine. Boom! Watchtower value! Now what? 6 and a Watchtower. Well, I'm not playing the Watchtower. That seems pretty sad. I think I might just buy and trash a Fatum here. Again, yeah? That seems pretty good. Let's do that. Is it good? Who the fudge knows, but... Watchtower Fatum, it's a thing, kids!
If you want silver, it's a thing.
Silver's a really good card, bro. Have I said that enough this game?
It is with Feudum.
Silver's a good card in a lot of times. Oh, Leopold's here. He says he wants me to do an engine thing with Watchtower. I don't think what I'm doing counts as an engine thing. JSH says, Watchtower Fatum, the complicated Mandarin. I don't know what that means. I don't see how that's complicated Mandarin.
Already buying those provinces. I'm probably going to lose.
I don't know what I'm doing. This is actually a really difficult board. There are like multiple directions you can go, and none of them are so strong that it says, "Do me, I'm better." It's There's Embargo, but there's Watchtower.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna take this.
JSH says, it means you are buying something to top deck money. Okay. You're buying a thing so you can top deck money. Sure.
I don't have a Watchtower in hand, but I'm going to take this guy. Okay. I think I know what I'm doing. I got this.
Well, that makes one of us. Ooh, $7. I love dollars.
7 is perfect with one buy. It's like the exact number you want.
Yeah, pretty much. What am I going to do about this? Well, first I'm probably going to do some whining. Why did I have to hit 7? Ugh! Okay, now once I'm done with that, I could get a gold. That seems pretty sad. I could get a Fatum. I've got like 6 silvers. What does that make a Fatum worth? 2 points?
2 points.
It's pretty hot. And then, like, he just got a bishop, so maybe I could trash it for silvers someday if I decide I don't like it. Sure, let's do that. Is it good? I don't know. JSH says, look out, Adam. He's got this. I'll be paying very close attention to what he's doing.
What do I want to do here?
Leo, maybe you can make a big engine with very little economy first, then use trashed Phaetums for economy if you're playing the kingdom from the start. Oh, yeah, okay. Trash Yeah, but thinning is pretty slow. I mean, if I was gonna thin, I would probably want to build a golden deck variant. You could probably like do some pretty cool golden deck stuff as opposed to economy.
What do
Ooh.
I? Okay, so I could trash a gold here and basically draw lots of cards. Or I could trash a copper and just buy a province.
Hmm. Weak play.
Hmm. I'm gonna play it safe. Here we go. I got.
This is my new favorite thing to do with $4 and a watchtower in hand. Ooh, and Wandering Winder says so hot. It's good to see you here, Wandering Winder. I'm Wandering Winder. I'm a little bit sorry to report to you that Megan won't be joining us. She's actually having a board game night at her place that's starting in 2 minutes, and I'm not going because my fiance is right now driving here. Although Megan, my friend Megan that you know, is yeah, no, thank you. Uh, is very much looking forward to chit chatting with you once again. She has enjoyed your talks. JSH board game night, so hot.
Six.
Ooh, apprentice that gold. Here comes that big turn. So many ironmongers. Wandering Winder says he's splitting time between 4 or 5 different things. Okay.
Who, me? What?
Wandering Winder says he's splitting time between a bunch of things.
It's probably true.
He like sometimes I wonder how his mind can do like if you have you seen like some of his stream highlights, he's playing multiple games of Dominion at once. Like really? I mean, he's a chess guy and that's a chess thing, but why how uh ooh, trash Ogie. Thank you. Ooh, that was actually really good.
Three, four. I could trigger the shuffle here. That would be a bad idea. All right. Boom. And
Oh, Wandering Winder says that was only because the guy in the other game was slow rolling him. Okay. That was not I only watched it on the highlight. Anyway, I have actually an interesting decision this turn. So I could play Necro then Watchtower and then play the Ironmonger, or I could play Ironmonger first, and then depending on what happens, I may just want to buy Fade and top deck the silvers like I've been doing before. So like he got Province and he's buying a Province this turn. Is that good? I mean, I actually like the top deck silvers play because number one, that's points. Yeah, that scores me a point because I have a Phaeton. Number two, it makes it very likely I can buy Province next turn, which puts him in a pretty difficult sitch. So I'm definitely inclined to play Ironmonger first. Keep the Watchtower in hand. Get out of here. Play the Necro for the lulls. And yeah, let's do that. Let's do that thing.
okay.
Wandering Winder says, Dominion is really too fast to double queue. Chess I could simul or even blindfold simul, but not at blitz speed. Okay, yes. I mean, timed games for simul doesn't make sense. But, like, have you attempted to simul chess or blindfold chess? Because that's ridiculous. This. Well, I'm pretty sure Fatum is worth more than Duchy for me. How confident am I? I just win a long game here. Buying a province here is foolish. Let's get the Fatum.
Let me think about this. That's 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Wandering Winder says he's blindfold played 2 games at one time of chess. That's ridiculous.
Sorry, I'm thinking. Let's see. 1.
Counting is hard.
Yeah, it is.
Wandering Winder, I have lost to the guy playing double blindfold simul before. Does that count? Right as he says, mostly simuls are against much weaker players. That's me!
I'm trying to think how I can end this, because you're going to be able to keep getting those feudums.
Yeah. I wonder if the best move for you is to just get the province and hope I stall on that one turn, you know?
Yeah, well, I actually, if I'm going to do that, I have to trash one of my good cards with Apprentice to be able to draw more. That's what I'm considering.
Well, as long as it's not green, I think,
Yeah, it's either the Bishop or the Nomad Camp, so... Yeah, we'll see what happens here. Awesome. That's awesome.
copper.
Yeah, that's awesome.
You bishop to dookie.
It's an even exchange on points.
It didn't.
Might as well get
affect
it
your
out of my
score.
deck.
Are we going for that province?
I don't know. You have a lot of silver.
I do.
Hmm.
I've got 12 of them, I believe.
What did you do last turn? You bought a Feudum with 4 silver, and the last time you shuffled was... Okay. My deck is dying too. Let's see what happens if I... Yeah, whatever, I'm gonna go for it.
I think it's the right move. I win the game if I put this back. Yep.
Well, good game. Good game. Wow. Yeah, that's a lot of silver.
Got some silver, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
nice.
a really tough game to play. I don't really know if what I did
mean,
was
I think
actually
we just went
good.
for different. We just went for 2 different things. Mine ended up stalling like slightly too early, I think.
Too early. Could you have
Like
gotten
I
a province?
I ran out of fuel for Apprentice.
Could you province to turn earlier? Well, if you had, you would have lost because I had the province then too.
Right.
I feel
The
like.
whole.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. I was gonna say that Feudum Watchtower thing was that was kind of clever with getting the silvers. That was cool.
I mean, I guess that ended up being the entirety of my strategy. And it's okay. I mean,
It worked out.
14 turns, I got 4 provinces and 2 Feta, and like my deck is actually pretty good. So I mean, is Watchtower Fatum a thing? Tell me in the chat. Is Watchtower Fatum a thing?
Oh, I need to get back in the chat.
But like there seemed like it's It's really tough to figure out like what's actually good on that board.
Yeah, what does the chat say? What was the best? How would they have played it? What are they saying?
Uh, Wandering Winder says it's really hard to tell what's better here. JSH says Watchtower Fatum is a thing. Whether it's good depends on the situation. Okay, that. Oh, Wandering Winder says Watchtower Fatum is indeed a thing, but it's not super strong. Leo says he wouldn't have gone for it. Alan says for all X, Watchtower X is a thing. Yeah,
That's awesome.
that's. Hi, Alan. Good to see you. If there's a good engine, it will beat it. Well, yeah, if there's a good engine, of course. The engine there seems a little
I tried to make an engine
slow.
work there. I don't know. I probably did it really poorly, but
I
it
thought
kind of
about
worked.
I thought about an engine, but like you really need to get thin, and thinning is slow on that
I was
board.
pretty thin, but I got to the point where I was so thin that I couldn't like do anything.
I think maybe if you had gone into a golden deck variant, you might have been able to outlast me, because your deck might not have stalled.
That's what I was kind of trying to think there towards the end, but I realized I didn't have enough time to get to that before you were just gonna win.
And then also, like, if you go for that, and then I go for an engine, then I'm just going to beat you with free trashing. So it's a tough
Right.
call. Like, I mean, you might beat money with that.
That was an interesting board because like there were 3 different strategies I think that all would have beat each other depending on who went for what.
Yeah, it could have been rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah.
Leo is advocating for the engine there.
For the engine that I tried but failed to make, or
He says some engine would work. Well, I mean, I feel like that's maybe it's a tactical choice you have to make. That's what I say when I don't know what to do. I'll just make a tactical choice.
yeah, just put the word tactical in front of it. It makes everything sound like
Yeah,
good.
so good. Leo says Apprentice trashing Copper's nice with Watchtower. Yeah, I mean, Leo, we do know you like Watchtower, and this is indeed one of the cool synergies with Watchtower. You don't really lose pace that way.
Yeah, definitely could have done that better. But I do like what I was trying to do, but I don't think it. I did it quite well enough to make up for that.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's a tough game.
Yep. All right, if you give me 2 seconds, I'll be right back. I can play another one, but I gotta let my dog back inside.
Oh, okay.